1-1. Here it is. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Nothing inside here, at least not to start the at-bat, and I imagine that's by design.
Yeah, they'll give him right field. They just don't want him to turn on something.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Center fielder.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Yoenis Cespedes. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
And with the tying run on first, this is a bad time to lose the handle on one. But nevertheless, this will move him up 90 feet to second. And now just a simple ground ball to the right side could put him in excellent shape to tie this ball game up.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
All right, now you've just seen two straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Lucas Duda has a chance now to bring home the tying run, standing on second base.
And a dinger here would give him the lead. Let's see what he can get done here.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
A pause and the 0-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ethier sprinting after it. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike. And that's the second out of the inning.
All right, a big strikeout there. And you know, that keeps that tying run at second with two away now.
Juan Lagares will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first three plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
The 1-0 delivery. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And the count will be full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. A.J. Ellis leads it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high and deep toward the corner and right. And nearly extra bases to start the inning, but this winds up foul by inches. Wow. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Cespedes is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Jock Peterson will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Pitch on the way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Set to deal on 2-2. On the ground towards second, taken in by Flores. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
the left fielder,
Carl Crawford will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Bounce towards the second baseman. Flores barehanded. It's in time.
Oh, what a play.
Dodgers down in order. They're up 3-2. Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Kenley Jansen.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Wilmer Flores. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Neil Walker will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 20, Neil Walker.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Peterson on the run, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
The batter.
Wow, what a great way to start off your half of the inning. Late in this ball game, he is pumped up out there at second base, trying to get his teammates into it.
Kevin Plawecki will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with one out.
Travis d'Arnaud will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. And that's in there for strike one.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
Push to the right side. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Ready now as Asdrubal Cabrera as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Hit hard towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The pitcher, number 35, Logan Verrett.
Michael Conforto will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Michael Conforto.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Ethier is after it. And foul. Jansen's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he falls behind 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Ellis has it. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning.
Young Jr.
So stepping in, Eric Young Jr., as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Curtis Granderson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 3, Curtis Granderson.
High and deep to right center field. Ranging back is Ethier. Still ranging back. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. A 3-run homer here for Curtis Granderson. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now 5-3.
Well, sooner or later, somebody was going to get him. That's just the first home run he's allowed out of the bullpen all season long. He's been lights out all year, but he got beat there.
Pedro Baez